Um, yeah, but why do we need all this growth, right? Like I said, economic decline. We're screwed here in Boston. Student loan debt, cost of living. You think we can pay any of this off? No. We have no, my generation has no money. There's no savings, no retirement. If anyone I know has something, it's because their parents gave it to them. And I don't mean that in a bad way, whether it's they paid for their college, they gave them a little bit to buy a house, just something like that. The rest of us are fucking screwed. All right? If you look at the numbers, what is it? I went over it earlier, but you get it and you feel it, all right? And actually let's look at it. I can give you economic numbers all day, but look at the reality of what we have, of the hopelessness that we have. We have increased rates of drug overdose, increased rates of suicide, increased rates of violent crime, increased rates of racism and extremism. And any sociologist, anyone's going to tell you that those are directly related to the loss of hopelessness. And hopelessness can correlate with their economy. If someone has the stability, a good income, all right, a little bit of hope in the future, they can raise a family, that's what keeps people in pro-social courses in life. When you start eliminating the economic opportunity, eliminate hope, or eliminate upward mobility and cover them with debt, it looks hopeless. And we have an economy where it's easier to get drugs than a meaningful job. Of course, rates of drug overdose are going to go up. What's the surprise? And we're not doing anything. We just do Band-Aid approaches, all right? Oh, well, drug overdose is going up. Well, give them more Narcan. What? What? Is this on? Are you serious? We're not going to address that drug overdoses have raised precipitously at the same time of not just drug prescribing, but at the same time our economy is shooting down? You can't ignore both factors. There's a sense of hopelessness in this country, and everyone's just trying to ignore it. And I'm not trying to scare people, but we're on the brink of almost nothing. We can't fall back on these solutions. Our government just printed $2.2 trillion. We can't do that next time. That's economic collapse. That's hyperinflation. We can't just keep printing money. We need to create broad economic growth that can share with everyone. That sounds stupid, but we need to do it. Right now, we're caught in an economic problem of not producing much, and we have finance serving finance. That means we have finance making credit cards easy so that you can get a credit card and get yourself in debt. That's easy. And we're doing it with school loans. They did it with housing, and that housing market collapsed. But we see it coming up with student education, just consumer debt. We're growing these bubbles, and it's not stable. All right? But yeah, people are losing function and losing purpose. Like I said, our population growth is going up, and with automation and hyperinflation, opportunities going down. We're in a trajectory of not seeing fewer suicides. We're on the rate of seeing more drug overdose, more suicides, as we have been. And if I'm going to be honest, fucking drug overdose, suicide, violent crimes, racism, extremism, those are all men issues. Men are the highest categories on all of those. That means men in our economy are losing function. They wake up and they see day to day that there's nothing. What are you going to do? Fucking work at McDonald's? Get nothing? You can't pay? Fucking, yeah, of course you're going to shoot yourself. Fucking take drugs. You serious? This is the world we live in. And of course, economic stability relates to family stability. You serious? I work in divorce courts. I see it all the time. When the guy loses money, boom. It's wild. All right? So men need to have function, or else we're going to see serious problems. Because it's not going to be women in the street causing problems. You know what I mean? Men are terrible, dangerous things. Actually, no, we're awesome and we're kind. But when you put us on economic brink, it becomes an issue. So those are just highlights of a declining economy. Don't look at those numbers of stock markets, and that's all money manipulation. That's all just bubbles and fake, right? The real, feel it. Feel it. Do you have a relaxed feeling every week that you're stable? Or are you looking to see if you have just enough money to make it, and hopefully your retirement is not worthless, if you even have a retirement? We need to think big, get serious. Think big, get serious. So we need to prepare our infrastructure for future problems, and at the same time, we need to give human beings function in our economy. Give them hope. Give them a meaningful role. Give them upward mobility. Give them a good education without debt. Give them an opportunity to participate, play a positive pro-social role, but involved in something bigger. That's how we solve our problems, not just band-aids of more Narcan for drug addicts. We need to reduce the number of drug addicts by giving them stable economic foundation. So, what is it? If we need an economy that helps us all, that's the answer. And we need broad economic growth. And I say, how do we do it? Invest in large-scale infrastructure in sustainable food, water, energy, and information. That's it. All right? What the heck? There we go. We just need a reality of upward mobility. We need to create good jobs for the growing, good paying middle jobs for the middle class. You know what I'm saying. All right? We need to give people not shit and nothing. Yeah, I guess I nailed it. Didn't even need that. No, I'm kidding.